Have a good day, everyone. So this is my format QR code scanner. So if I start this system, the figure one is for transloading. It'll pop up directly to navigate into the QR code scanner. So let us wait for a few seconds. So here, this is the transloading, and it will navigate to the QR code scanner. So since I didn't open the MySQL for the database, let us let us stop this project and open my MySQL, start the MySQL. This is the optional, it's for the website, but I want to open this. This is only, we need to start this MySQL. So since you already start, let's minimize this one and start again. The first one is the transloading, and it will navigate to the figure 2 for checking the attendance. So let me describe all of the interface. So this is for the events. If you add an events in the admin form, then it will show here if the time preferences is the same. So if you tap the QR code, then it will show the ID number of the students, and it will show here. You can search also the students. So let's try to log in. I just put username as an example key and log in. So the login is successful. So this is my dashboard. So the number of the events, number of students, number of first year, number of second year, number of third year, number of fourth year, student that is not cleared, and the student is cleared. So this is just an example. Next is the manage events. You can manage event, you can add an event. Example, you want to search an event through the calendar, but there is no event in June 4. So let's add an event. Sample event. And the location is in university. This is the sample location. So the date is June 7. The time preferences, since I take this video in the afternoon. So let's click the save event button. And the event saved successfully, and the sample events are here. Next is the attendance. This is the attendance of the students who are taking the attendance for the event ID. This is, I use the joint to fix this data. Next is the students. So I can add the students here. Any number. This is just an example. Sample name. Sample middle name. Oh, I can paste. Sample middle name. Sample last name. Or I can just put the, so it's not too long. And first year, section A, and what semester, and this is a sample birthday. So next we can submit if there is lack of the data. Okay, we need to take a picture. You can choose the file through your file explorer, and also you can choose whether you want to take a picture for a student and also choose a file in your file explorer. Since I want to take a picture only, just smile, and if you don't like, you need to retake and submit. So here, and click the submit, and the attendance card will show. You can either download this one or print. So let's sample for this print. Okay, this is the front, or you can download this one. Okay, and then okay, let us see if the 212 is here. So it is already here, and let's go to the community service. The 212 is independent, so we have 4 hours of community service. If we try to okay, let's go to the students, and let's add the 212 as an officer. So we need to search the student ID number in the search bar, and if we try to add as president, the position president is already assigned for 24 to 25. Now let's select the secretary in the nav bar above. So the positions updated to secretary. So let us see the CSS officer list. So the secretary is here. Now let's go to the community as students, and the secretary if the position is updated. So since we have a sample event, so we can scan to take the attendance. Okay, right now we need to scan the QR code for every student. So I make 3 students only. So the 212, the time is successful for ID number 212, and you get a status 1. And next is the time is successful for ID number 222. And the time is successful for ID number 010101. So that is the only students we have. So let's find out if it shows to the attendance. So here we get an event ID for 8 and get a status 1. And for the community service, they get the timing. So next is for timeout. So the timeout has not started yet for the event. Okay, how about we need to add another student and trying to clock in even the time in is ended. Okay, let's log in. This is just a sample username password only. And we need to add student, any student ID number. Take the 5 and take a picture and submit. Okay, the 363 is here, and let us try to scan. So the time in period has expired. So if the student didn't reach the time in start, they can clock in. And the timeout successful for ID number 212, so it will show to the data grid the timeout and their time. So let us search at 212, so he got a status 2 for the event ID 8. So now there's the 222, and last is the 0101. So you can see the timeout updated in the data grid. So the timing period has expired. I tried again the 323. As you can see, the status 2, if you already get time in and time out for the specific event. And let's log in and go to the community service. And since the 363 is didn't clock in for the specific event, and she gets 0 time in and time out, so we have a community service for 4 hours of community service or 2 detergent plus 1 cleaning tools. Okay, let's click the data grid and mark as done. So the student 212, I think. No, it's 0101 as completed. So it's gone because it is already completed. And here in our database, let us see if it is updated. Let's go to the CSS underscore attendance database, and this is the student and a position, the table events, the table to manage the students. I use the blob storage for QR code image and the student image. Okay, let's go to the ERD designer. So here's my table for my ERD. And that's all. I hope you understand and have a good day.